What's up, guys? Welcome back to RC Insiders. Today I'm going to show you how to clean your engine bay at home, just using a few simple things you probably have laying around. Nothing to be intimidated about here, guys. It's nice and easy. The whole process should take you about 15 minutes, unless you want to be particularly detail oriented. You can get in all these little nooks and crannies all the way down to a toothbrush if that's what you want to do. But to make this thing look a whole lot better, it's going to take you about 10 or 15 minutes. You're going to need some shop towels, a couple of scrub brushes. They don't have to be this kind. Any kind of scrub brushes you want. You could even use paint brushes, whatever you want. It's just going to be to help us loosen up a lot of this debris and move around the degreaser. I'm going to use a leaf blower today. What we're going to do with that is we're going to blow all the much dust and debris off the engine as possible before we even start. You can also use an air compressor. Makes things nice and easy. Have an air compressor. We're also going to use the air at the end of the job, because we're going to use water on the motor, guys, for just a few seconds, just to rinse the degreaser off. You can see I've already taken the battery out of the vehicle. If yours is hard to get to, don't worry, just disconnect it, at least disconnect it, so on the off chance that something electrical gets wet, we're not creating a short in the system. The only thing that I'm going to cover on the whole motor right here, guys, is the alternator. Just take a plastic bag, put it over it just like that, and you're good to go, guys. I mean, a motor, everything on a motor an engine is designed to get wet, so we're not going to fret about a little bit of water at the end of our job, messing anything up. It's just a little rinse, that's it. Keep your shop towels handy, guys. Have your brush ready, whatever brushes that you're going to use for it. Shop towels are my favorite for wiping stuff off. Guys, I prefer Super Clean. Super Clean has become the only degreaser I really keep in the garage anymore. But pick your favorite degreaser. Just make sure it's nothing too aggressive. Super Clean is biodegradable and all that stuff, but been a great degreaser so far, so that's what we're going to use here. But if you don't have Super Clean, you should. Alright, guys, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fire up this leaf blower, and I'm going to blow all this dust and dirt. This is like a 99 Ranger, guys, and I've never done the engine compartment here. The engine bay is fairly dirty, as you can see. It's like a mess, so we're hoping that we're going to make big improvements here. So we're going to start with the leaf blower and get rid of all that dust, as much dust as we can. Can see dust flying everywhere, guys. Yes, wear your safety glasses. Next, I'm going to take air compressor. If you don't have one, you don't need it. I'm just going to get in a couple extra little crannies that the leaf blower I'm not happy with. Alright, guys, I'm happy with that. Like I said, if you don't have a leaf blower, or if you don't have an air compressor, not a big deal. Even if you don't have a leaf blower, it's not really a big deal, guys. The main thing that we're going to get everything off with is the degreaser and wiping stuff down in the brushes. So we're going to get right into that, guys. Grab your degreaser and just start, and we're going to hit all this metal, everything. We're going to try to clean everything in here and make this thing look nice. Guys, like I said, before you start, go through, make sure all your wires and caps that are supposed to be waterproof are nice and tight. Check your oil stick, you know, your dipstick, your radiator cap. Just check everything, guys. Your trans dipstick, just make sure everything's tight, because like I said, they are designed for water, guys, so it's not going to be a big deal if we get anything a little bit wet. I'm going to pay particular attention to my valve covers, guys, because it's very dirty down there. Hopefully you got a breeze going, guys, because this stuff will take your breath away. Any degreaser. Alright guys, we're going to let our degreaser do its thing in there. At this point, guys, I'm just going to start scrubbing. Everything that I see that I can hit, I'm going to scrub it. Guys, anything you can't hit with the scrub brush, just grab that you want it clean. Just grab a rag and start wiping it. Can already see that the degreaser is doing a great job. You can really see the grease coming off in here. And remember, guys, you don't have to be perfect. What we're doing is we're making an improvement, right? You can come back and do this as many times as you want. If you see something that you missed that you want to get better, just do it again. Oh, those hoses are dirty. Remember, guys, you don't have to be super aggressive in here. The degreaser is gonna do most of the work for you. All right, guys, let me work around in here and let the degreaser work its magic, and then I'll see you in just a minute. All right, guys, when you go to, I've scrubbed around a little bit. We're gonna have to do this one twice because it's been a long time. So what you want to do with your water when you go to spray, obviously you don't want to spray directly at your electrical components, but they're designed to get wet. So you want a nice flat, and you want it barely coming out. Just like that. All we're looking to do is to rinse away some of this degreaser, okay? You can see all that grease just running off of there. I'm already starting to see things that I haven't seen in a while, guys. Oh, that old battery tray was nasty. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to dry everything off with the leaf blower and the air compressor, and then I'm going to hit a couple little spots that I want to hit and get it a little bit cleaner, and then we'll wrap it up. Alright guys, so I did it one more time. It's already looking, I think it's lost about 15 years off, or gained 15 years on its life. So everything's wet right now, so what you want to do is get your leaf blower back out, your air compressor, and just start making sure everything's clean, dry as possible guys. Pay particular attention guys, anywhere the water might be pooling. And if you look down in there guys, I can actually see that it is a 3.0 liter motor. I can see my valve cover for the first time in about 10 years. Just keep drying guys, and we'll wrap this up. Alright guys, that's it. Nice and easy. I'll probably do this one more time. We'll enter it in a car show. No, I'm just kidding guys. Like I said, you can spend as much or as little time as you want on cleaning your engine bay, but basically everything looks pretty darn clean now. I can see, you know, which reservoirs hold what. I can read most of the parts numbers and markings everywhere. Like I said guys, do yourself a favor. If you can't get your battery out or it's difficult, you can just disconnect it. You don't want to run into any shorts if something does get accidentally sprayed in your electrical system. So just disconnect your battery. I just took it out. It's a lot easier to clean. So my battery's nice and clean. It's easier to clean when it's out. As far as dressings guys, if you want to use some type of dressing on your hoses, they sell plenty of restorers. Just get something that's water based, because you don't want the sticky kind like let's say Armor All or something like that. You'll just collect a whole bunch more dust back on here real quick. I'm going to touch up a few places that I can see guys, and then I'm going to wrap this thing up. Now you know how to clean your engine bay. Don't be afraid guys. Like I said, just don't use a power washer on your motor. Keep it up, away from everything that you can. Cover your alternator. Even those can get a little wet, but you don't want to spray, get them soaked and right inside there. Alright guys, I'm going to do some more touch up, and hope you enjoyed the video.